What's up, XRP family? Thank you guys for joining the video for today. Here we can see, guys, we have some interesting stuff going on. It's 6 January today and the great reset is coming closer and closer. Here you can see, guys, say goodbye to slow and expensive international payments. XRP is revolutionizing the world of finance with lightning fast transactions and low fees. Whether you're sending money across the globe or just around the corner, XRP is the future of payments. Now, this is something, guys, that not many people understand what is going on right now. We have some interesting videos here that we will go through, and you will really see, guys, that they are putting stuff in place and it's almost ready. XRP adoption may boom if this Ripple plan becomes reality. Ripple's bullish stance on Middle East and North Africa may benefit XRP adoption. Let's take a look. Ripple's managing director for South Asia and MENA, an acronym for the Middle East and North Africa, Navin Gupta, in an interview with Zewa, confirmed the company's optimistic view of the region and plans for future expansion there. As XRP fuels Ripple technology, the growth of cross-border transfers via RippleNet and the massive use of on-demand liquidity by regional financial institutions are expected to lead an increased use and adoption of the cryptocurrency in this part of the world. The MENA region has already started implementing ODL technology, Gupta said, referring to Pipple, a Ripple partner since last year. In addition, the company's partner networks in the region include major banks like Saudi British Bank and Qatar National Bank. All of these businesses are using Ripple's crypto technologies to facilitate cross-border payments, transactions, and are steering the interest of other organizations that are not yet partners. There is also interest in particular states such as the United Arab Emirates in using XRP Ledger. The UAE is already a Ripple partner, guys. Could be rewarded with a grant of Ripple of XRPL Foundation. As a reminder, the UAE has recently announced plans to become a global crypto hub, and Dubai has long been base for many crypto. Now, the UAE is moving very, very fast, and the thing is, they are already a Ripple partner. They just forgot to mention that here, right? So Ripple is growing very fast, guys, and you have to understand that this is also going outside of the USA, right? Even if Ripple doesn't succeed in the USA, which it will after the lawsuit, but even if, they still will be very successful out of the USA. Think about it. If Ripple wins the SEC lawsuit, only Bitcoin and XRP will be safe for any future SEC prosecution. Now, that is just a fact, guys. They cannot come after XRP anymore. XRP has clarity, ready for mass adoption. Think about this, how everything is just planned. Looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, might be a quack. Acquired, you don't get your money. Sounds nice. Let's take a look what he's saying here. So here you can see, guys, that in late 2014, Ripple Labs pushed out the Ripple Freeze future to its network of gateways. Any gateway could then issue a global freeze, freezing all of the assets of their consumers, or issue an individual freeze, stopping the movement of coins from one user. Now, if this is really true, guys, we do not know. It may be true. They can maybe freeze wallets, but I don't think that this is true, guys, because XRP is decentralized. So only issue tokens can be frozen. This article is a spin on what happened and not the truth. Here we go, right? But you have to understand, guys, why I'm showing you this is because you have to understand that you need to put your assets on a ledger, because that's always the safest way to go, right? And you cannot just let them on an exchange. You have to have a very safe environment for your assets. Rosie Rios, the 43rd treasurer of the US and current board member of Ripple. Look at that, guys. Look at that connection. Here's what she thinks why business and government should be working together to create more growth and benefits.
Treasurer of the United States and current board member of Ripple. What I like to talk about is really kind of this intersection between government and innovation. Certainly coming from the Bay Area, born and raised in Silicon Valley, I've seen a lot of change over time. And what I love is the conversation is really starting to happen in a constructive way where I think we as a region, we as a country, and perhaps we as a globe could really think about the future of fintech and who the stakeholders are and how we can make this effective for everyone. So when you think about growth, it's not just kind of GDP growth, which of course is a big part of the economy, but it's also where new growth comes from. And that usually comes from, certainly lately, in technology and innovation. So I think the benefit of why business and government should be working together is, again, providing that level of certainty for further expansion, further growth, and certainly more jobs for the economy. So blockchain is here to stay. It's not going anywhere. And so it's not just how to facilitate commerce. There are other applications, whether it's NFTs, whether it's, selling real estate, whether it's, any type of financial ledger that can be recorded for posterity's sake. This is here to stay. And it's important and incumbent upon the government at every level, whether it's local, whether it's state, whether it's national, to really give some thought as to how those applications are going to benefit them and benefit everyone. But I think what's most important is, what are those guardrails? What are those tracks that we can lay down in order to move forward in a way that really blazes the trail for future growth and future opportunities that we don't even know are there yet?
Blazes the trail, guys. Now, why is she saying that? She's saying that because the framework is being put in place right now. With this lawsuit, they can put all the framework together, right? As they did with the Howey test. That's how they kind of measure securities, right? Now, think about Ripple, this Ripple case, as how they will actually measure cryptocurrencies. There is a law for cryptocurrencies, and it will be because of Ripple. Think about that. It will be like the example as to go to. Now, here we can see, guys, this is a very interesting video, guys. I know it's a TikTok video, but please just listen to it and understand that this is happening right now, guys. We are on the brink of something like this. A collapse is coming that will change everything. Let's take a look.
Will change everything. They know once America and the Western world see what's going on, when people really understand, things are going to change. So it's a race. Do we wake up before they put us in a cage, a digital cage? That's really what's happening. So I don't know when, but they need us in a digital cage. And the best way to do it, and the last way to do it, is a total meltdown of the financial system of the West. Because that's when you change everything.
The central bank digital currency, in my mind, will be the key flashpoint when I think it all comes apart.
When you talk about central bank digital currencies, in order to drive people into the CBDCs, the digital wallets centrally controlled by the government or the central bank, they have to create a financial emergency, don't they?
CBDC, central bank digital currency. Yes, the Fed coin is here. Now, they rolled it out on Wednesday. That was the only day they could do it, because they've been denying that any of this stuff was happening, but they could only get it when no one was paying attention. So they rolled it out, and it's in its beta test now. This is a Federal Reserve digital currency.
Okay. Yeah.
So one starts as a digital, the other one has to be transformed digitally. So they've cut that transforming part out, and that's the part where it gets really sketchy. I think maybe we should start having the conversation, because this is coming. Maybe we should start having the conversation of, gosh, this looks like the mark of the beast. Let me tell you about.
So all of this, guys, I know that a lot of people think that this is conspiracy and all that stuff, but you have to think about this. This is where XRP comes in. They need a new financial system, right? And when you have one of the best digital assets, how can you put yourself in a very good position, right? Is by having a lot of it. And that is why, because this is going to become scarce. XRP will be scarce in this new financial system. And if you're lagging behind and you're just following the horde when no one is paying attention, you're going to have a problem. The collapse is here. IMF made their recession announcement, and one day later, all the layoffs announcements are starting. Welcome to the Great Reset. We have been preparing for this moment for 2 years. Now, we told you that 6 or 7 January is going to be very interesting. It was actually a predicted moon date. Let's see what will happen overnight, guys. It will be interesting to see what will happen. We don't know, but look at this. Would you recommend silver? Not a fan of gold at all. Looks set crash, right? Now, this is what I have been saying for a while. Gold, silver, and XRP are like the best assets to own for like 100%, right? in this coming recession or whatever they are planning, collapse, whatever it is, guys, the best thing you can do is having those 3 on your portfolio. This is not financial advice. Please, guys, do your own research. See you in the next one. Cheers.